Bienvenidos. This lesson is all about comparisons. We're going to be comparing two verb tenses used for the past. The preterite tense that we've been covering now, and the imperfect tense that you will get as you continue your Spanish studies. We aren't going to explore the imperfect conjugations at this time, but simply going to look at the instances in which each verb tense would be used. Then we're going to do a quick comparison review on choosing between the two verbs ser and estar. But first, let's look at using the preterite tense. The preterite tense is used for things that have a specific beginning or end, as in past actions that only happened one time, or actions that happened a specific number of times, something that happened over a specific time period with a set beginning and end, actions that were part of some kind of a sequence, and again, the big summary, something that has a definitive start or finish time to the action. But this is not always the case. Sometimes we don't have a specific beginning or end on when an action happened. In the Spanish language, we would then sometimes use the imperfect tense. Imperfect tense is used for things that kept getting repeated in the past. It's also used for telling time, and that's one of those that you just have to remember. If you are telling a past time period or past hour of time, you're going to do it with the imperfect tense. Same with stating how old someone once was or was when something happened. That was going to be used with the imperfect verb tense. Usually mental or physical states are going to be handled with the imperfect tense, or if you were describing someone's physical or personal character, you would again use the imperfect tense rather than the preterite tense. There are clues that can help you decide which verb tense you want to use. I would suggest copying down or printing off this page and including it in your notes for future reference. The preterite list can again be summarized by things with a specific time frame, either over a period of time or a specific date when this action happened. Things that are more non-specific or vague, or something that repeated in the past, is when you would use the imperfect tense. I'll pronounce the words for you and let you take care of writing down the translations. Your preterite clues: ayer, anteayer, anoche, el otro día, en ese momento, hace 3 días as an example, hace 5 años, ayer por la tarde. And imperfect clues: a menudo, a veces, cada día, con frecuencia, siempre, nunca, todo el tiempo, muchas veces. Now let's review when to use ser versus when to use estar in any tense: preterite, imperfect, or present. To remember the 3 main clues on when to use the verb ser: a person or thing's identity. Anything describing a person or thing's identity. The acronym DOT. And what the acronym stands for: description, origin, and time. As opposed to estar, that we use for a person or thing's state of being, or the acronym FLEC, which stands for feeling, location, emotion, and changeable condition. So can you match the situation to the verb tense just between preterite and imperfect verb tenses? If we are talking about someone's mental state, usually the imperfect. It happened often. Remember, we had a clue word there. imperfect. It happened as part of a sequence. Oops, sorry, that one's it happened often. Part of a sequence. Someone's age. Telling time. It happened yesterday. One-time action in the past. A completed action. Happened during a specific time period. Oop, that one just doesn't want to go up. And someone's physical description. Now let's try a little conjugation and translation. You've got most of the sentence. Can you choose the correct verb to finish off that sentence? Eu blank a Brazil. I went to Brazil. Eu fui a Brazil. You saw a bird. Tu viste al pájaro. The test was difficult. Your verb, fue. Regalo is a gift, so if Tim gave a gift, Tim dio un regalo. Yo estuve triste anoche. I was sad last night, but that's over now. They gave money. Ellos dieron dinero. Jane was sick. Estuvo is our clue, or estuvo is our answer, because ayer is our clue. Nosotras, we saw a movie. Vimos. You went to school. Fuiste. And I gave a pen to her. Yo di. Did you get it? Muy bien.